A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. And the Commodores will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Florida Gators offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
The back's got it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42.
Four verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting close over the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A handoff from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Takes the toss and heads left. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Ball carrier finding open space.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now at 25. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. It's a quick grab. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. And has settled for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Cut quickly.
Marked out of bounds at the 29. Now a 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Toss play to the outside. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches.
And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Defense is coming after him. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The pass rush closing in. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They get the second half started with the running play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Went back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Grab made by the tight end. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown. They go in front here in the second half. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. Can be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be brought down. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Trying the old counter play here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? And the Commodores pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He spins out of a tackle. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? The Commodores keep the football on the move. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Ball handed off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tough running there. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Commodores looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. This pass is caught.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's hit just before the throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. The Gators are in the red zone.
2nd down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Now they're running on the toss. Great move in the open field. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Oh, and he's in the... Got space looking for the end zone here. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it?
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back.
Cannot escape, and down he goes. The sack sets up second down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. At the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Commodores will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10 back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. So that's